name is Nicole.
And I'm Kim, and we'll be telling you about what's happening this month at Pease Public Library.
And in case you're wondering, this is Shelly, who we're having in honor of Di-November. Say hi, Shelly.
Hi! The library will be closed Wednesday, November 6th for Employee Professional Development, Monday, November 11th for Veterans Day, Wednesday, November 27th, we will be closing at 4 p.m. and we will be closed Thursday the 28th and Friday the 29th for Thanksgiving. Our community knitting group meets every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. All skill levels and yarn crafts are welcome. Crochet Club is Monday, November 4th and the 18th. You can join us at the library from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. All levels of experiences are welcome. Bring your own materials or use what we will be providing. This club will meet every other Monday. Do you love mysteries? Have you been looking for a space to read and chat with other mystery lovers? Come to Pease Public Library for our Mystery Bring Your Own Book group on the second Tuesday of every month at 3 p.m. You can sit and read your latest mystery and or come discuss your favorite books and authors. Join Pease Public Library and Lamson Library and Learning Commons for Cookbook Club. Each month, participants will make a dish from that month's chosen cookbook and bring it to the meeting for all to enjoy. This month's cookbook is Vegan, Vegetarian, Omnivore Dinner for Everyone at the Table by Anna Thomas. Copies are available to pick up at Pease. The meeting of the Cookbook Club is Friday, November 15th at 1 p.m. at Lamson Library. Are you looking for more tech support? I am offering drop-in one-on-one tech support on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4. This is a first-come, first-served 30-minute interval. You can call or come in to schedule so that you can guarantee a spot or schedule a time outside of my drop-ins. Friday, November 1st from 2 to 4, I will have a tech workshop for everything Kindles. This is a basic level class where we will discuss topics on how to operate your Kindle, Amazon Kindle, connecting to Wi-Fi, and adding Libby and other applications. Part 3 of Introduction to Computers is Friday, November 15th. We will be discussing how to use your computer's built-in help, learning a new program, bringing your files with you, and using the accessibility features in your computer. Check out our website under Library Information. You'll find the Tech Support tab for more information about this workshop, as well as others coming up. And as always, feel free to call or come in and ask for more information and email me directly at kinman@peasepubliclibrary.org. Pease Public Library is looking for dedicated volunteers to help our staff with everyday tasks. If you are interested, please contact me by emailing kinman@peasepubliclibrary.org. You must be 18 years of age or older to volunteer. Our PSU intern Madison has been working on some incredible projects and programs here at the library. On Saturday, November 16th at between 10 and 11:30 in the morning is one of the programs Madison has been working hard to help put together called Tea with Troops. We're welcoming those who have and continue to serve our country to come and have some tea and treats and chat with our patrons. This is open to all community members and is to encourage a safe space to chat and enjoy some tea brewed with gratitude.
With so many closures and early closings in November, it's no wonder our youth services calendar looks a little bit calmer in November than it did in October. First off, both Storytime and Sensory Play will be taking a break for all of November. If you can't go without Storytime for a month, don't worry. I'm happy to let you know when other area libraries have their Storytimes. Calling all homeschooling families, join us at 11:15 on November 18th. That is right after PSU's music lessons for homeschoolers to hang out and socialize, or join us for art fun with a bit of a science twist. Kids of all ages can come and read to Jack, a registered therapy dog, on Wednesday, November 13th at 3:30 p.m. Reading to Jack is a great way for readers to build confidence and for shy kids to talk in a non-judgmental space. Please note Jack will not be here on the 4th Friday of November because that is the day before Thanksgiving, and Jack and his family have things to be thankful for too.
I love that.
Brick Builders, aka Lego Club, is a great place for Lego enthusiasts of all ages. Builders of all ages can join us on Friday, November 22nd at 3:30 p.m. for a themed Lego challenge. For our youngest builders, Duplo and Mega Blocks are also provided. Does your child read, even if it's just for school? Do they have a library card? Your child can get their starter set of Reading Dragons cards just by having a library club and collect all the cards by showing our staff their completed reading homework from school or one of our Reading Dragons reading logs. On November 19th, we'll be having our November game and card creation meetup at 4 p.m.
I love seeing all the cool creations that the kids come
I know,
and
they've
create.
made some really great ones. Do you have an art-loving teen or tween in your life? Art Hour-ish is back and longer. So it's no longer Art Hour-ish, it is now open art time. Art-loving tweens and teens can join us from 2:30 to 5 p.m. to make whatever they want from the art supplies we provide.
That is so cool.
It's also a great way to relax.
Yeah.
The days are shorter and colder, which makes November the perfect time for cozy crafts. Teens can join us to make things like candles, maybe a no-sew blanket that will make their space feel cozy. Just swing by before 5 p.m. or at 5 p.m., on November 13th.
That sounds like so much fun. I want to go.
Get ready for a movie and pizza night on the library on November 15th at 6 p.m. We'll be watching Spider-Man: No Way Home. Want to say in future movies? Join Bread or Tacos. Speaking of bread and tacos, both groups will be meeting on November 19th. Bread will meet at 5 p.m. and tacos at 6 p.m. Oh, and did I mention both groups will be making their very own custom cereal treats?
Ooh, what?
I have so much cereal behind my desk right now.
We always have new books coming into the library. Here are some highlights of ones that have recently come in or are being published this month. For adult fiction, check out these next titles. For 1,000 years, Concordia has maintained peace between the provinces. To mark this incredible feat, the emperor's ship embarks upon a 12-day voyage to the sacred goddess's mountain. Aboard are the 12 heirs of the provinces of Concordia, each graced with a unique and secret magical ability known as a blessing. All except one. Ganymedes Pescaro, class clown, slacker, and all-around disappointment. When a beloved heir is murdered, everyone is a suspect, stuck at sea and surrounded by powerful people and without a blessing to protect him. Ganymedes' odds of survival are slim. This is Voyage of the Damned by Frances White.
Honestly, for a moment, I thought that was the plot of Encanto.
Yes, I can see that. I can see that. Murder is not her department. It's not like it used to be. Modern day Grim Reapers wear business casual, not black cloaks, and they don't carry scythes. They work for SCYTHE, Secure Collection, Yielding, and Transportation of Human Essences, where the Department of Natural Causes is the least exciting gig. And that's how Kathy Valance likes it. Boring and predictable. She has enough stress in her personal life. She's mid-divorce, pregnant, and terrified she doesn't have what it takes to be a good mom. Then she goes to pick up a new client and finds his soul is missing. When she finally tracks down Connor Ortiz, he angrily insists he was murdered, and he refuses to move on until Kathy finds out why and by whom. Check out A Grim Reaper's Guide to Catching a Killer by Maxi Dara. In the midst of a seemingly endless war, a scarf connects three women in the cold winter of 1917. Taking place in London, as an ambitious scarf maker, Iris Braxton spends her days surrounded by color and luxury not often seen during the dark days of war that promised to be over by Christmas. That promise has come and gone for 3 years with still no end in sight, and her days continue in a dullness of rations and threads while she spins a dream of becoming Liberty's first female pattern designer. Follow Iris's story in The Liberty Scarf by Amy K. Runyon. Among the exciting new titles coming in, you'll find the following in the mix for adult nonfiction. Kelly Bishop's long storied career has been defined by landmark achievements, from winning a Tony Award for her turn in the original Broadway cast of A Chorus Line, and her memorable performance as Jennifer Grey's mother in Dirty Dancing. But it is probably her iconic role as matriarch Emily in the modern classic Gilmore Girls that cemented her legacy. Now, Bishop reflects on her remarkable life and looks towards the future with the third Gilmore Girl. She shares some of her greatest stories and the life lessons she learned on her journey, from her early transition from dance to drama to marrying young to a compulsive gambler, to the losses and achievements she experienced. among them marching for women's rights and losing her second husband to cancer. Bishop offers a rich, genuine celebration of her life.
This sounds like a must-read for, at the very least, Gilmore Girls fans.
100%. I may already have it on my list for me. Sharing food is one of the purest human acts. Food has always been an integral part of Stanley Tucci's life, from stracciatella soup served in the shadow of the Pantheon to marinara sauce cooked between scene rehearsals and costume fittings, to homemade pizza eaten with his children before bedtime. Now, in What I Ate in 1 Year, Tucci records 12 months of eating in restaurants, kitchens, film sets, press junkets, at home and abroad, with friends, with family, with strangers, and occasionally just by himself. Ranging from the mouth-watering, memorable to the comfortingly domestic and to the infuriatingly inedible, the meals memorialized in this diary are a prism for him to reflect on the way his life and his family are constantly evolving. Through food, he marks and mourns the passing of time, the loss of loved ones, and steels himself for what is to come. An engaging and accessible introduction to the music, poetry, and lives of medieval singer-songwriters, composing songs of love and war in medieval Western and Southern Europe. Troubadours spanned the social spectrum from powerful nobles to penniless minstrels. Troubadour's book delves into the everyday worlds of these remarkable poet-musicians, famed for their innovative use of language and music, as well as the lasting impact of their work on audiences then and now. The Troubadours' songs explored ideas about courtly love as well as medieval perceptions of gender, class, war, and chivalry. Linda M. Patterson examines the Troubadours' music, performance, and legacy, pairing fresh translations with the original text to highlight the enduring beauty of their songs and poetry.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure that I can really keep up with that.
I think you can.
We're on to our YA section, which, always has some exciting stuff coming to it. Starting with taking a journey to look at how toxic chemicals in the natural world have been used for medicine, warfare, and foul plans. Tread lightly as we explore these plants' ominous deeds. And remember, should you encounter any of the plants, do not treat them lightly. They can kill you, cause you unbearable agony, or land you in jail.
Yikes.
Science, history, and true crime lovers are all bound to be fans of A Deathly Compendium of Poisons and Plants by Rebecca E. Hirsch. And now, we all know the stories. In some bizarre circumstance, a girl marries a prince. Maybe she was found at a party, maybe the prince was undercover, maybe she was studying abroad. But how often does the girl marry the prince after he already thought he was engaged to her, breaks the engagement, and then falls for her anyway after seeing her beat up a pack of bandits?
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, it happens at least once in Always a Catch: How I Punched My Way into Marrying a Prince, the first volume in a new manga series, Always a Catch.
I don't know why I keep on thinking of Fiona from Shrek.
Solid. Eugene Guterman's junior year is off to a rocky start. No love life, no theater production, and if his mother has her way, a diet. Things change when he accidentally tackles the star quarterback and coach recruits Eugene. Suddenly, he's thrust into the world of the Pops, the exclusive clique of popular athletes known for their parties and dating scene. Then Eugene discovers that life at the top is more complicated than he had imagined, and he misses his former life and his old friends. Can he find the courage to give it all up, write something real, and maybe, just maybe, be the big guy who actually gets the girl? Find out in The Donut Prince of New York by Alan Zadoff.
Love the title.
Yeah. Honestly, it's got a great cover, too.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Now, we know not every family looks the same, and some kids may not live with family at all. So, we want you to check out these picks for stories featuring children in foster care in November. Hoist a sail? Pedro can do it solo. Explore the high seas? No need for a crew. Pirate Captain Pedro can do everything all by himself. He doesn't need his new foster family. But what's a captain to do when the seas get rough and the treasures are trapped? Discover the treasure of trust in Pedro the Pirate by Kiara O'Neill. It's the first week of middle school, and Ash already has a class assignment. Make a family tree. But how can Ash make a family tree if she doesn't have a family? Ash has been in foster care since she was 4 years old, living with one so-called family after another. The only place Ash feels safe is in the branches of her favorite tree, drawing in her sketchbook hidden from the view of her current foster family's son, Jordan. As Jordan becomes harder to hide from and more dangerous to be around, Ash isn't sure who can help because sometimes the hardest part of asking for help is knowing who to ask. Discover Ash's story in My So-Called Family by Gia Gordon.
Wow, that sounds like a really important read.
Yeah. Finally, it's always hard to be the new kid. Chloe knows that better than anyone. But for the first time in her new foster home, Chloe feels like she doesn't have to hide. With the support of her dads and her community, Chloe is able to thrive like never before. When Chloe catches a firefly, she can only think of one wish. She wishes she'll be able to stay. Take a look at Transitions: A New Beginning in Chloe and the Fireflies by Chris Clarkson.
As always, if you would like to put on hold for any of these titles, stop by the circulation desk or give us a call, and a library staff member would be happy to assist you. For the most up-to-date information about things going on at the library, please visit our website at peaspubliclibrary.org or our social media pages.
That's what's coming up this month at Peas.
Thanks for checking us out.
See you next time on Check It Out. Thank you, Shelley.